Hey guys, 403 Boosted with you guys again today for another video. Today I got my engine air intake in. It was on back order for about 2 months or so, but finally got in today, and we're gonna hook it up, install it, and do some 0 to 6 draggies. But today I'm also gonna do it we're gonna also do it the same day, so we can get like the same air density, and the temps basically the same all day, so that's nice. So it should be pretty accurate results. I'm not gonna fill up my gas tank. I don't know if you guys can see right there. So relatively we'll have exactly everything the same amount of gas, weight in the car. Only thing that will change will just be the air intake. On the site it does say a maximum of 20 wheel horsepower, but they showed a dyno chart, and on that dyno chart it was I looked at the increase, and it was a 10 wheel horsepower increase, and it was a 6 torque increase, so that is pretty nice. A little less than advertised, but it just might depend if you got supporting mods or something. Like the tune might help it wake up the air intake a little bit more. But honestly, let's just get straight into it. Let's go find a nice quiet stretch of road in Mexico here and do a quick 0 to 60 and then get to the install. All right, see you guys soon.
$30, $60.
That was a great one. 4.78. I just tried it on the back road over there. I probably won't post that
Quarter mile.
But it didn't shift at all. In first gear, it just bounced off right here off the red line, right at the rev limiter, I mean. And it felt like it was trying to go into, like, shift into second, but it
half mile.
It just didn't catch the clutch slip basically, and it just jerked me forward, and we stayed in one, and I let off the throttle. Car was completely warmed up as well in that clip. I'm just not too sure. I've noticed that even in my last video as well. I don't have the TCU tune, the transmission tune on the car, so I'm guessing that might be a little extra stress on the stock transmission without that tune, and I think that tune is about $700. So with both tunes, with the ECU and the TCU, we'd be looking at about I can't remember if it was $700 on sale or not, but I remember the day I went to the shop, that tune I paid about $1,100, just a little under $1,100 for the ECU tune, and I think the transmission was at about $700. I think that was on sale. So if it's might be $900 regular, so that might be altogether a little bit over $2,000. And I do have a 15-day satisfaction warranty. I mean, if it's gonna keep bouncing off the rev limiter and not shifting into second and clutch dip, disc slip and stuff like that, it's definitely not worth it for the car. The DSG is just too expensive to replace. So I might convert back to stock. We will see about that. But honestly, the 4.78 was a really good run today compared to last time. So if you're watching from the Unitronic video, you can see that we went from basically a 4.3 before the tune to a 4.78. That's actually a pretty good improvement. 0.6 seconds faster, which is a really good upgrade. I just don't know why that day we were not getting anything less than basically 5. Like, I think we got a 4.9, and that was just one run of the day. We were able to hit that. But we'll try one more run here, and I think 4.78 is going to be the best of the day. And yeah.
30, 60. Quarter mile.
Nice. We matched our best time of
Half mile.
4.75. So now let's get back to the house and let's look at how we're gonna do the install. See you guys soon. So here's our Injen tuned technology pipe. Ooh. Gotta take this out of the plastic still. Our big air filter right here, size of the hand. Got our heat shield. Nice. Got some of our hardware that we need. Here's our cupping, our clamps, some bolt screws. On this paper, sorry guys, on this paper, I'll add the link down. This is how to clean it. And on this scan me right here is how to install. So you'll literally click on the link down below. It will take you to a page with let's say enter your part number. That's my part number. And it also gave me the dyno sheet of the improvement. That's where I got the numbers from. And it will also give you instructions. So that's what comes with this. And yeah. Alright guys, it's starting to snow out here a little bit. But these are all the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a flathead, a T25. I got an extension in case I need to get down low. And I also got our socket wrench down here. Put this to the side. We're going to have one screw right here. Another T25, another T25. These should be T25s as well. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down here is 6. So I'm gonna get this put in the garage because it's a little chilly out here. And then once I get all this removed, I will carry on with the next step. This is how the engine looks one last time, like this, stock. And we're gonna get that air filter in. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Got airbox off here. They're all T25s, which was great. Now we're gonna do the clamp right here. To be exact, this one fell down here somewhere. So hopefully when we take this airbox off, it's just laying down there. Let's cross our fingers. Time to get this clamp off and we'll get this system taken care of. Let's go. So these clips, they just honestly just push back on them. 1, 2, it looks like. I don't see a third one. And I loosen this up here a little bit, loosen this clamp, pull it back, and we're gonna be able to pull it out, but we still got one more down here. This wire, I don't know if it's gonna really focus. It's like right here, it's connected to this air box right here. I'm gonna need both hands to kind of loosen this up. So just give me a minute, boys, and I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I got this one off. I had to put like a little flathead in here to kind of loosen it up because I was trying to do the squeeze pull method, but it was just so well on there. There's our old filter. It was just in here. Took the cover off, and so now we're done with this. And yeah, I mean, our old filter is just over here. I mean, our new filter. What am I saying? I'm pretty sure you could even just hook it up like this if you guys don't really want to go with a full intake system and don't want to spend that $300-400 bucks. I'm pretty sure you could just clamp this on and maybe, but it was all our vacuum lines seemed connected except our secondary air pump. I don't know, you could probably jimmy it somehow and figure it out, but honestly it would just kind of be like the same, right? But that's up to you guys. So now we're gonna have to get this off. We got the vacuum line untucked. Just really simple. Unclip. And there was one back here as well. Unclip. This comes out. So now we're gonna loosen this up. It's almost loosened. I did undo it a bit. So we're gonna take this off, and there should be some vacuum lines and stuff that we're gonna have to disconnect. I believe this is one right here, and we should have one more. We'll give you guys an update as I'm going through it, but yeah, here we are. All right, so Injen also gave me this with this connector right here, if it will focus. Honestly, I just slid it into here, and they're saying to put it back into this factory vacuum line. So connect it into here, and I'm guessing this is gonna go into the air intake as well. So I'm gonna put the camera down, and we're gonna connect this into there too, right there. I'll show you guys. Sorry for the shakiness right quick. So let's say if we were to, yeah, there we go. It's in. Right here, pretty sure that's how it's gonna. All right, little update right here. So we took this back bolt off. It said the AC line on the instructions. It was to this part, I got perfectly fine. And then it was just showing me this weird thing right here. So I looked at the instructions, took this back bolt off and put it there. And then I fit this on without the coupler on first. Kind of got it tighten this one in position, then put the coupler on, and then tighten the back one on. And it's pretty solid. Right now I'm just working on the vacuum line right in the back again. We're connecting that vacuum line. It's a little bit loose still. Hopefully I can fill up that little inch right there. And then we're gonna have our air filter. Sorry guys, I need some water. Yeah. And then I don't know, I found this little coupler thing over here on one of my other air intakes. I don't know if I got the secondary air pump, if I should block it off or not. So I'll see about that. It doesn't say anything about the instructions, so I might uncover it. But I just don't want debris and stuff getting sucked up into this. I don't even know where down there it attaches somewhere, but so we'll see. But I think with this on, we might restrict something, so we'll probably just leave this off. But in the meantime, I just didn't want any bolts or anything to fall in here, because I've been losing a bunch of bolts down here and having to fish them out. And yeah, so right now it looks pretty solid. I'm just working on this vacuum line, and then we'll get our air filter up and going. And then yeah, this used to be untucked, but probably gonna tuck this in right here, make it look a lot nice cleaner. And then yeah, one step at a time. All right, so I got it installed, but right here is actually the mini air filter. So I don't have that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually reinstall this back down here, and this will sit above, and this will connect right back down into that hose, so we don't have any leaks or anything like that. And yeah, so we kind of messed up, but it's not a big deal. All we have to do is an 8mm right here. This will come right off. And yeah, and we'll put that back in. It should take about 5 minutes. So give you guys another update in a minute, but it does look really, really nice. Perfect. That to this side. Just gotta pull off. I did the mount too, so I'll have to undo the mount a little bit. All right, so we just installed this back in. It was pretty easy. It was just a clip, clicked it back in, and this, we tighten all the clamps back up. Ooh, fresh. And honestly, this is pretty solid pipe. Looks pretty tightly in there. Yeah, so there we have that. Now it's time for the heat shield. Just like that. Ooh. And yeah, line these up, get the T25, and we're basically done here, boys. So keep you tuned, and we'll go do our draggy and get a sound test and everything like that. Just stay tuned, guys. So we hooked this right here, this was a separate piece back into the factory air box as well. So all the cold air will come right into here, get pushed straight into our cold air intake, which will help bring it right to the throttle body, into the engine, hopefully making us produce more horsepower. So that's how I decided to run mine. And yeah, we hooked up the, because I didn't have the mini air filter, so we hooked it back up to the stock box down here, which is nice. It all fits real nice and clean under here. It's nice and tight with the T25s. All we have left is that one sleeve again to put right here. We're basically done, guys. And yeah, it's nice and tight up here. And yeah, that's how she looks. Here we are, guys, in the car, first startup. Okay, if we did everything right, should be all good. Let's find out.
Power on. Bluetooth.
That's a good sign.
Connected.
Let's go take a look outside. Let me move the car outside the garage, maybe give it a baby rev. Yeah. And we are in dynamic. Let's even try that in comfort. I don't know if it will affect anything, but alright. Snow. We got some wet snow and stuff out here, and honestly, compared to the factory air box, this aftermarket air intake, it's a lot better, like, obviously, but man, the responsiveness, everything like that, just like a little bit of tap, obviously it's gonna get right under boost way faster, like I'll show you guys, and just better. Like, honestly, watch this. Like, I barely got to tap it. Like, there's about like 60-70% throttle, but even like that, just, that's a few taps. It's just simple. Just wants to go. And it sounds so much better. Like, it actually opens up the supercharger whine. I know from factory you can barely even hear it, but here, let's just bring it. Oh man. That whine though. Ooh, heard a little back pop right there. Oh man. It's nice. Honestly, let's do some draggy tests. I'm just showing you guys some sound clips right here. Let's try it in comfort. Throw us into comfort. I messed around with it a little bit in manual too. Let's try to bring it a little bit slower. We got a car coming in the back, not a big deal. Some paddle shift action here for you guys. Alright, we'll get back with the draggies. See you guys in a bit. All right, we're back. Exact same spot we were last time, wheels straight. We're in all dynamic mode. Air density has went down a little bit, so, but everything else other than that, same conditions, just a little bit wetter road, but I do have winter tires, Continental Extreme Contacts, so they're ideal for this condition, so we'll take that into factor though, that it's a little bit of a wet road with snow. Okay.
30, 60,
Still seems same, all right, 4.78. One more.
30, 60,
And that's pretty good, guys, with the wet road, with snow. I know it's colder temps, colder air is better for making more work.
quarter mile,
But, yo, that's good, that's good. All right, guys, let's try it again.
30, 60,
Oh, there we go. A 4.58, guys. Now that's bringing a smile to my face. Huh, it
Quarter
honestly
mile.
feels like a different car with just the air intake, the tune, and the X-pipe. Like, damn. 4.58 is respectable with no launch control. I mean, man, that's impressive. That is actually impressive. Man, this thing just brings a smile to my face.
30,
Oh.
half mile,
Alright, guys, we'll try one more. Man. Sorry, I'm cheesing a little bit too much here, guys, but damn. It was 100% worth it. I think it was like $500. That two-month wait of backload, ordering it from the US to ship it to Canada. And of course, you know, we're in Mexico right now,
30.
doing the tests on the car. Now, one more run, let's get it, guys. So, I tried a few more runs after that 4.58, and we didn't get back up to that. We hit a 4.88 again, and then after that, we just dipped back down to 5.2. It's like when the car gets a little bit warmed up, like after a few runs, like I always test it at operating temperatures, of course, but it just feels like after a few runs, the car gets too warm. Maybe it's the fault with like the factory cooling. Like, definitely I feel like if I had a better intercooler, an upgraded one, and it was just keeping the more engine temps lower. So after a few runs, I feel like they raise, and then it makes my times go worse. And this is, honestly, I think it's like -2, -3 outside right now. And after a few runs, it's doing that, and it does it in like +8, +9. Honestly, I don't know what to expect when it's like +30, and how fast the engine temps are going to rise in the summer. But honestly, the engine intake was definitely worth it. I mean, we definitely saw immediate results. And the install honestly took me maybe an hour and a half. And that's with like me dropping stuff into the engine bay and fishing it out. I think I did lose that one screw in there. I remember I did drop a bolt in there. I had to fish it out. It was like on the skid plate down below. That took a little bit of time, and like a screwdriver fell in the engine bay kind of by the heat shield, and it took me a minute or two to locate that and pull it out. And honestly, with the me messing up and forgetting to put the factory air box back in, that took an extra little bit of time. So I mean, overall, for what it wasn't bad timing. And yeah, I mean, really easy install. 1 out of 10, I'd say about like a 2, 3 with the right tools, everything like that. And yeah, I'm gonna link the dyno sheet that they put in the instructions down below as well. That's not my dyno sheet. That is their dyno sheet that they did when they tested the car stock. And the only upgrade that they did was the cold air intake. And you'll see a maximum of 10 horsepower and 6 torque with that on their dyno sheet. And then I'm also gonna link the instructions down as well of what they of the QR code and everything like that they had in the instructions. So if you guys felt like I wasn't clear about something or I missed something, you guys can totally just follow that link down below. And yeah, I love this sound. I feel like it's gotten aggressive. The throttle response is day and night, and helped the 0 to 60 quite a bit. And yeah, honestly, why I went with this intake is because I feel like the CTS is way too common and like everyone's just running that. And honestly, I just didn't like the piping. I don't know, when I look at it, it looks cheap to me through the photos, through the videos. I'm not dissing anyone who has it, but as soon as I found out about this air intake and the chrome piping and just the sound from the other videos, I immediately fell in love with it. I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. Maybe you guys might like the CTS more, but honestly, I'm super happy with this air intake and it was worth the wait. And yeah, I'm thinking about doing a wrapping video. I want to do a vinyl wrap to the car. It's white right now. I'm thinking about doing a red. So stay tuned for that if you guys want. And yeah, I mean, just like, subscribe. It helps a lot. Everything is coming out of my own pockets, like the tunes out of my pocket, the ECS pipes out of my pocket. This intake's out of my pocket. Like, I'm not getting paid by YouTube or anything like that. So I mean, if you guys want to show a little support, I'll be more motivated to make more videos like this if you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully do another tune to one of my other cars, or even if I do decide to keep this tune, which is a possibility, and maybe fork up the money for the TCU tune, which could happen. And first I'm gonna go figure out why this launch control is not working. With that working, I feel like we'll definitely hit like the 4.3s or 4.4s easy, no doubt. The only reason I say is a 4.4 and we're already hitting a 4.56 right now is because that was our best run. Like, after that, we did not get back up to there. We kind of dropped down to the 4.7 and 4.8 and then back down to 5.2. So that's why I'm saying, like, a 4.4 would be pretty consistently happening every run if we get that launch control working, in my opinion. First, I'm going to go see what's up with that launch control, get that figured out before I start dumping some more money into mods. And then if we can get that figured out, maybe if it's only a few $100 more to do stage 2, we could even be looking at a stage 2. All I need is a pulley for that, I believe. And we could do a stage 2. And yeah, so I mean, just let me know your guys' thoughts, opinions about the car, what you guys would like to see. Like I'm saying, I want to try wrapping a car. I've never done that. And yeah, honestly, I'm really impressed with the car. It's woken up a bit with the air intake, no doubt. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want one, I went to injenparts.ca. It was back ordered, like I said, so I don't know if they restocked or if you guys have to wait the 2-3 months. It was like 500, I believe, 495, something like that, $500, shipping included. Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't too bad. I think the CTS is, you're looking around 350, maybe $400 for that one. So it's up to you guys what you guys prefer for sound wise, but for performance wise, I definitely give it a thumbs up. Throttle response is great. I mean, it sounds amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.